Homestead here. Today's video I want to talk about propane service. I've been here off grid now for a solid year and a half full time, and I've had my propane tank up here for 2 years. Actually, for 2.5 years I've had it up here, and I've went with the same company during that time period. Well, I'm changing companies. I've got a new propane tank and we're getting rid of this one. Let me explain why and what's going on. When I first moved up here, there's a lot of propane companies, and I talked to 3 of them actually, and they all said pretty much the same thing about the rental and the cost and etc. But the one thing that none of them said was that there is a delivery fee as well as a hazmat fee, which in the beginning I'm thinking, all right, kind of makes sense. But my smaller tanks, I go to a different company to have filled. So getting to know the people there, talking with them, I learned that they have no delivery fee, they have no hazmat fee, and their price is about the same as what this company here was charging me. And their rental fees are about the same, about within a few dollars. However, the company that I am now going with, my new company, they gave me options on purchasing this at a much cheaper rate than what these guys were going to charge me. They wanted a flat fee of $750. Well, not a flat fee, but $750 just for the tank and then some delivery and etc. This other company I'm going with actually said that depending on the tank itself, it could be anywhere from like a $200 on up for the same size tank. And that totally depends on how much they can get the tank for and the condition of that tank, what all needs to be done to it. So what I'm pointing out here in this video is when you're choosing a propane company, you really want to talk with your locals. Because when I started talking more with people as I started getting to know them, without me sharing my experience with this one company, I would mention the company, I'd try to say nice things about the company, see what kind of feedback I would get without prompting them for negative feedback. All I got was negative stuff. Everyone kept pointing to this one company. Well, the company I went with is a very large company, very well known in the Southwest. Big company, so I thought, well, big company, they would care about service. Well, I can tell you, every single delivery, something was wrong. Something happened. Nothing went smooth. Nothing went smooth at all. They said they were out here and they weren't. They said they couldn't find the tank. I'm like, how can you not find the tank? Pull in the driveway, it's right there. So it wasn't here, but it was over there. But still, you pull in the driveway, it's right there. How can you not see it? They said they were here and I was here the whole time. They never showed up. And no one goes down my road so I can easily see tracks. They didn't go down my road. So the point I'm trying to make is the service was just plain awful. Every single delivery, didn't matter the time of year, something was messed up about the delivery. So I went with someone else, and we're going to see how their delivery service is. So far, at least, everything is better with them. They're family owned. They are strictly local. They're only in this area, and I've heard more good things about them than I have anybody else. And so I'm hoping, keep the fingers crossed, that service with this company is going to be so much better. Now, I'm not going to disclose the companies because it really kind of doesn't matter. The point I'm trying to make for you guys is when you are picking a propane company to go to fill up a main tank for you guys, ask your questions, not just with your propane companies and compare, but also you got to build that community. You got to have a network of people in that area so that you can start to learn about some of the things to really go with. There's a place up in Concho, a bar up in Concho I went into, and I was talking to them about how I was having bad propane service. And it was funny, I never told them who it was, and they guessed it. So, and they recommended the company I'm going with. So one of the problems is they're family owned, and if everyone goes with them, well, eventually they're going to get too big for their britches, and I might have problems. But still, the bottom line is this, for you guys, is to always get to know people in your area. If it's through a church, if it's through community watering holes, if it's through, wherever, get to know people in your community so that you can learn about little things like that. It was amazing how I thought I did well when I researched those 3 companies, and I even went online, tried to find some reviews. Everything seemed okay, nothing really out of the ordinary, and yeah, I just haven't been happy with this company since day one. So out they go, and in comes somebody else. So let me show you this other tank. It's the same size tank, but it's actually shaped different. This one's like a hot dog, and which has been kind of fun. Well, but I got a new tank, so let's go over and take a look at the new tank. So this, folks, is the new tank. It's vertical. It's not horizontal, but it's the same thing. Same size and everything. So obviously the same valves and all that kind of stuff. So, but this is my new tank. I'll have to get one of those no smoking signs just for the fun of it, because my dad smokes, so every time he saw that no smoking sign on the other tank, it'd call me it'd call me a dirty word. But yeah, this is Jeff, Arizona Hot Homestead. Talk to your locals, get to know them. You can learn a little bit about things like your like what propane company to really go with. Even some other things like some other stuff like how to get some materials or maybe where to go to for your solar, where to go to maybe for your rock for your property, or maybe how to grade your road and things like that. So networking, community, getting involved with that kind of stuff makes a big difference. When you're going off grid, you don't want to be totally alone. You gotta have that network. When you have that network, it makes a huge difference. So I guess I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it that good old thumbs up thing and share the video with others. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe and check out my other videos. I love reading your comments, so if you haven't done so, go ahead and make a comment. My name is Jeff, and you've been watching Arizona Hot Homestead.